We've been in woods, mountains, rivers, lakes, castles, sets, studio sets, you know, a really rich mixture of different places. But the young actors really make the body of the story work, obviously Merlin himself. And they're very assured and instinctive. Well, the big plus is the character of the piece, the castle. I think you can see it behind me now, but it's such a wonderful find. Gone down every corridor, every stairway, you know, every battlement, every high shot, every low shot. You know, the different directors have shot it from every different angle, so you really get a strong benefit from such a marvellous location.
This is the most important location, obviously, in our show, and was one of the most difficult locations to find, actually, because we wanted a castle that had a magical backdrop, but also a castle that was in its entirety. And a lot of the castles that we liked in England were quite ruined and would involve a lot of CGI.
Today we are in Pierrefonds Castle, the main setting for the series Merlin, and this is basically Camelot.
Well, this is where we live. This is our house, pretty much. You know, it's not bad. But we do most of the exteriors here, and a lot of the sort of bigger shots. So the throne room is here, sort of a lot of the ante-rooms, corridors, Uther's bedroom. So a fair amount of it, more than you'd think actually, is shot here. And as time goes on and as people see how beautiful the castle is, we shoot more and more here. This is Uther's throne room, and more for receiving guests. And we have a smaller throne room that we use in studio for sort of more intimate gatherings, but this is obviously to illustrate the grandeur of Camelot, and, you know, not bad in that case, huh?
We're very lucky to have cast who've had a lot of experience and new actors who are very new to television. Colin and Bradley are fantastic. Colin has become our enormously talented leading man, who is both humorous and witty.
Merlin, what are you doing here?
I've come to ask a favour.
Yes?
I'm not sure how to ask it.
Ask, Merlin. You know I'd grant you anything. I mean, not anything. Obviously not anything. What is it you want?
And highly sensitive, and it's a real joy to direct him because he really knows his character now. He makes me laugh, he makes me cry, and I root for his character every day when we do scenes for him. Katie's very new to television. She was in The Tudors, but this is her first major role. It's really, really pleasing as a director when you can work with new talent and watch them blossom. I've done some lovely scenes with her very recently and really, really pleased with the results. She's very, very beautiful. But not just that. She's brought a wonderful quality to her character, and I think people are really going to enjoy what she does. Bradley, who plays Arthur, has become a really competent swordsman. He's also a terrific actor, really, really powerful and a really strong presence, but he also has a great sense of comedy timing as well, which makes the character of Arthur really riveting to watch and highly enjoyable.
Today we're filming a scene from episode 7 where bandits have attacked or are trying to rob two seemingly innocent victims.
At your service.
I'm Holly Granger. I play Sophia. She's an evil sheed creature. She's been banished from Avalon, and in order to gain re-entrance, she has to capture the soul of a prince. So she's after Arthur. She's capturing Arthur's heart, so she's after him in a romantic sense. But it's all fake. She just wants him dead, really. But she's not completely evil. It's just she's just a little bit selfish because it's either her immortal soul or his life. So she goes with her own. Some of the stories are quite deep, actually. Some of them were quite dark, because I sat through I'm only in one episode, but I sat through the read-throughs of all 3, and they're really quite strong stories, actually.
And magic. That's the real attraction.
I've got loads of favourite things that Merlin does. It's probably the main thing that Merlin does is what we refer to in the script as Merlin time, is when he has the ability to slow down time, but to move objects in regular time. So he's able to, stop someone from falling in slow motion and yet move something in to save them. And I guess that ability he uses quite a lot because it's quite useful. He's able to see things that other people can't see as a result of being able to slow things down. So that's a bit of a favourite, I think.
Okay, thank you. Stand by. Rehearsing.
For someone who started life dressing up in characters, I mean, I used to, as a kid, my mum used to make me an outfit every Christmas. I've been a centurion, I've been a Viking, I was a knight. I'm in seventh heaven, you know. I get to strut around a lot, and people defer to me. I did a scene yesterday when I walked along a line of people. They were all giving it all that. It was great. Not to say it goes to my head, of course.
I think there's a magic to the story of Merlin and Arthur and Camelot that appeals to all generations and has done for many, many years, hundreds of years in fact. Merlin's a chance to see something magical and heroic in a world that isn't like that.